Yes, the video you've all been waiting for. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Aging Imperfectly. This is the follow-up video I am doing for the Revlon One Step. Now that there is the new one out, it's been out for a few months, the Volumizer Black 2.0. I'm doing a comparison of the original one that I'm using on my left, your right, my left side of my head. I'm sectioning it as best as I can. I remember the cons of this brush. Although the handle is sturdy with that matte finish, it's not coming off like the Conair one. I'm going to go off about that. I've revised my opinion on that Conair Dr. Knot, especially after using the second one of this. But there are some key differences with this original Revlon One Step and then the 2.0, and we'll get more into those as this video progresses. I'm trying to make this as short and sweet as I can, so skip to the end. I'm going to timestamp it and use an infographic and more detailed info in the description box if you just want to cut to that. So this was very bulky, same thing with like carpal tunnel. It's just huge. The barrel on this one is 4¼ inches compared to the smaller one of the new 2.0. So this one, very, very hot. I'm using it only on low because that hot one will just scorch your hair. And I feel like this brush out of all of them still pulls the most amount of hair when you're doing it. You want to just move as quickly as you can and not pull it as taut and tightly unless you have to. And just that big barrel, you really never get your roots dry. At least I feel like that was my experience every time I'm using this. I had to use this a couple times over the last month because I ended up with 3, almost 4 now, broken hair dryers. 3 hairdryer brushes. I had to return that Revlon hot air volumizer thing. It gave great results, but the fan, it sparked and the fan popped out at the bottom, so I had to return it. That was sad. So getting through this, oof, my roots, look at that. Why didn't anybody tell me? Anyway, if I could see behind my head, right? Here's the new one. Here is the 2.0, and the key difference is it is detachable like the Conair. Look at that. The barrel is 2.4 inches compared to that 4.25, so it's a lot smaller. And I feel like that tip doesn't get too hot. The biggest improvement on this are the speeds. You have 4 speeds now with this one compared to 3 in the original. You still have that cool shot, but with this one you have low, medium, and high. And I decided I'm going to do the medium. I felt the biggest difference between the low and the medium setting, but not a ton with that medium and high setting. They're all really loud. I'm not positive this one's louder. I felt instinctively it was, but I'd have to do some kind of sound decibel test just to give you the full detail and low down on it. So already I like this. There's one major thing I'm noticing with it though that could be a con. I really grip it kind of tightly against my roots, and it felt like with these bristles are different than the original ones, and the barrel material different too. I feel like this is grabbing my hair a lot tighter, which is cool if you want to straighten it out, but not so good for hair loss, so you want to tread lightly. And I felt like with more practice with this one, a couple more tries, this is the first time I used it, a couple more tries, I will get it to the same amount of time as the One Step, which is just under 20 minutes, like 17 minutes, depending on how recently I've cut my hair. I layer my own hair. Here's the video for it. So I'm impressed with this thing. I'm just going to go ahead and call it right now. I like it better. You can already see it's smoother. Although the left side with the original one looks a little frizzier, more fluffy. I don't know. I'm trying to just smooth out. I'm not trying to be fluffy or anything. And there is no extra attachment like the Conair Dr. Knot. You have that volumizer. I don't need it anyway. But there was one other weird thing about this, that barrel that detaches and attaches. It doesn't have that really solid click when you know it's in place. But once it's in place, it is solid. This handle is a lot smaller and easy to work with too. The big other difference with this, with the barrel and the material of the barrel on this one is ceramic, titanium, and tourmaline. The original one is just ionic ceramic. And that original one's on sale. I believe it's like under $40 on Amazon, and I'm sure it's even cheaper at Ulta if you do the 20% off coupon like I did with this original one. So 6-foot swivel cord on both of them. See, again, I'm feeling like, wow, they don't match. The side is much better, this Revlon 2.0 side. I'm happy to recommend this. The tip, again, doesn't get too hot, and I feel like that tip is even smaller too, so you can get better results. And I'm going to try to match this with the other side just to see if I can get smoother results without like re-wetting it or something. I highly recommend the second one the most. It's a lot smoother. I feel like I could get to my roots and completely smooth them out. So I hope you are having a great whatever you're having. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your continued support of my channel. Take care and thanks again.